Hi guys, it is the beginning of April and this is a quick little garden update, what I've got going so far. It looks like a hot mess, but there is a system and reason to this. Uh, Cats keep getting in here, so I've put some of my trellises that aren't being used yet over the top of the beds to kind of help prevent those. I have used cardboard as pathways on the permaculture garden plot that I'm having. That way it'll break down. I can put different things on it and that'll kind of make a compost in the garden itself. And then next year I just turn the paths over into the little beds. It builds the soil there and I can redo it again. And I can kind of have these on contour so water flows evenly and soaks into the ground. I'm not going to go over every little thing here because you can't really see what's what yet and everything's sprouting. It's so small. I do have peas coming up pretty well. I planted those kind of early. I have volunteer plants, but you kind of see over here, starting at the left, I've planted some watermelon, some comfrey, pumpkins around the back. There's some borage and blueberries on the edges. You can see there's some radishes, garlic, peas, borage, tomatoes, peppers, things like that. But you can't really see much yet. But this is what we've got going. I've used some limbs and some rebar I had to make a trellis. I thought it'd look interesting. My son's old bed will be the trellis here. Loofahs get really, really big and they need space to hang. And that way I can pick them easier if that works out. I've got garlic. It's coming up pretty well. I've got calendula, however y'all say that. I always get confused on that one. I believe that's comfrey starting to come in. And there is a loofah. But same thing in this bed. Cats. Pile of wood chips. It's handy to the garden, so I can just throw it over how I want it. But that's how my permaculture themed garden and my raised beds here are going. Once again, the cardboard here isn't for pathways, obviously. I'm trying to block cats out of things. But hang on, we'll go on to a couple other spots. This is my little wildflower mound. Something is growing back from last year. I've planted new seeds and I've got tons of little tiny sprouts. There's what some people might consider weeds in here. But like I said, weeds are just, plants growing where you didn't want them. But they all actually have a purpose if you look it up. I don't know what this is, but it's really cool looking. There's only one of them in here. It started out like little pink hairs looking and they've sprouted into these little flowers. It's really pretty. All kind of random things. I'm getting tons of little yellow flowers, little white flowers. That's a maple tree. I'm gonna have to pull that guy out. All kind of wildflowers and habitat. This is my little pollinator garden. There are tons of wild violets have came up. This yellow clover has came up. Those are both good nitrogen fixers to help with the soil. I had some irises bloom, but they die off, so I'm just letting them go to seed. I'm not really sure what this is, but he looks pretty cool. I've got tulips and all kind of other flowers actually planted in here, and hopefully they'll come up soon. There was a tulip here, but they die off. It's hot. And this will be a rose bush. Just random flowers, plus it's under a window. So hopefully once things get sprouting good, it'll smell really pretty over here. I mean, it doesn't smell bad as it is. Oh, and here's wild gardenia. It's starting to bloom with little tiny flowers. I might have to pull some of it out, maybe close to the end of the season, because it does get really big and take over. But it's really neat looking, I think. This is the little tower my husband got me last year for my birthday, but it didn't come in till late. I've put my basil and thyme out here. I got some lavender already sprouted from, I think it was Home Depot, pineapple sage, and another kind of mint. They would not separate enough for me to put them all around the pot. So I don't know if I want to get more seeds and throw in those, or if I want to buy more ready to go plants. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Over here, I'm trying to do a little bit of what's called a guild. There's like a tree, and then there's some vining things, and medium size and small plants. basically we don't want to have soil exposed and everything's supposed to work together. So this one's a pawpaw tree. That one is a crabapple, and the one down there is also a pawpaw tree. I've got alyssum, which is a flower like ground cover. Morning glory, which is vining. I've got cilantro, comfrey, and peas planted in. See what comes up. Most of them are nitrogen fixers. They all bring something to it. Comfrey's supposed to be really neat for making things. I've never grown it before. I'm just interested to see how that goes. And then over here, I had started some seedlings for Elevie, and then we moved them. They died. See, those are the ones in the middle. So I'll pop some more in since it's getting warmer now. And these should be some zucchini and a pumpkin. They all look the same to me, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's what we've got going so far. Spring is here. It rained recently, so you can't see all the pollen right now. You just see how pretty and green things are. I think it's really nice. I really like spring out here. Alright, I hope you guys' garden is going great. If you have any ideas or suggestions, let me know. And like I said, if I'm on the tower my husband got me, I can't decide if I want to do seeds or if I want to do ready-to-mow plants from Home Depot. Let me know what y'all think. And y'all have a great day.